So Vybz Kartel charge way too much. Me personally think Vybz Kartel charge way too much. That's why I'm sure them a cancel.
But me want to know love Vybz Kartel with the fee where I collect. Listen to me.
But me I make a public apology to him, Adija Palmer, for the utterance.
So when you come out here and saying, oh, Alkaline is not hitting, he hasn't been relevant, he's not in the game, and Alkaline is not a dummy. He understands the game.
How me I hear say Sizzla only cancel the show because Kartel pull out and say him nah do the show. And him say now him are the main man on the show now. Him want $1.3 million.
Name one Kevin. See ya who? Ya clot who boy. You can't lily up Sizzla Colonge youth. You know what Sizzla who?
Understand me I say you and Kevin. Or you want to come mix up Sizzla Kevin. Lord Sizzla name out there, yeah.
After a recent speech from Cargo outlining that when it comes on to Vybz Kartel, him strongly believe that him deserve more revenue for him services. Him have the view that Kartel is underpricing himself. Contrary to a lot of people that say, yo, Vybz Kartel is getting too much money for his shows, my people. You get to me, I say, but I also see where Nico Fire, a selector who recently shared that perspective, is now, backtracking and stating that him apologize formally to Vybz Kartel for make that utterance, my people. You get to me, I say, as him would see where Cargo outline a different perspective and him would agree with what Cargo is saying wholly and solely, my people. You get to me, I say, as I said the other day, Nico Fire that come out and I say, when it comes on to Kartel, him don't think him hurt that, but now him would have basically I say, well, him look into it and basically would have apologized. Not sure what the item think about this, but this is what he's saying. And make sure to like, share, and subscribe. You get to me, I say, and click the notification bell. You don't know how the thing go. Check it out.
I hope that video go viral, and I want to tag Vybz Kartel, even though I send him a message in his inbox. But I make a public apology to him, Adija Palmer, for the utterance I say a week ago about him not worth more than $1 million US. Yeah, man, I was wrong for saying that. As the man we are lead dancehall now, and actually I do a lot for the genre, I do a lot for the culture. And me being a Jamaican, an authentic Jamaican, you understand, and being a man also, I have to stand accountability for the things that I say. And I want to remember, say, me just a man like any other man, I make mistake. And everything me talk might come off the way I want to come off, and also, and everything me say might be the truth. It just might be my truth, but it's not the truth. And there's a difference between the truth and facts, which Cargo tell me in my face when me invite him on my morning show Saturday, when him come perform, him and Angel and Utah Green and Tubinar. And the video when I see a circulate with Vybz Kartel, with Cargo, and me beside him and him talk about Vybz Kartel, Word and Popcorn. Remember, say, Shidel review and all of them people and my management team, and me allow them to release the video. Them could have edited out the video and the world wouldn't see it. But the fact is, Cargo attack the truth needs to be heard. And I humbly apologize to Vybz Kartel. So Adi, just be safe and take care of yourself, and one out of love.
So yeah, my people, I'm not sure what they want them have to say as it relates to Nico Fire. Apology accepted or not. Let me know where the people from the Gaza have to say as it relates to this. I get to me and say, oh, also my people, that's where the likes of dancehall artists, Kranium, is basically establishing that the ones them out here and make a bag of noise is not necessarily the ones them where would make the waves in a dancehall. I get to me and say, as he would showcase that he's collecting about 9 plaques in total, including some gold and silver records. I get to me and say, and him latest plaque when we collect is like 2 silver records for songs like Weekend and Gal Policy over in the UK, my people. And as we say, the caption below the Instagram post where I showcase the whole thing would have stated clearly that the loudest ones in the room are usually the weakest ones in the room. Plaque number 9. Big up all the fans and DJ. Very interesting. You know, I wonder who him really attack my people. If he's talking to anyone specifically. But you don't know how the thing go. We still have to big up Kranium for the works. It's a good look. You get to me and say, yeah man, show say yo, the music reaching out there. 9 plaques in total. And also a popular TikToker that goes by the name One Kevin. Yeah man, a TikToker where always in defense of Vybz Kartel, my people. Well, that's where a general basically get really dark on him, my people. Yeah, man, the man plug out the sun and deal with beer darkness pan Kevin. Basically, I say Kevin violated Sizzla when he try to devalue Sizzla after Sizzla would have made certain utterances, which he would have said, well, that is not necessarily what Sizzla said, but even if Sizzla said he want cartel money, Kevin is in no position to disrespect the legend, my people. I want to take a listen at what the man has said. Check it out.
Name One Kevin, pussy, yahoo. You're blood clot who boy. You can't lily up Sizzla Colonge youth. You know Sizzla who? You know Sizzla kind of artist, big body boy. Big suckud boy Kevin. You know Sizzla what kind of artist, pussy hole. You come go like you want, lily up the man blood clotting, body boy. Tell us something pussy when you talk about Sizzla youth. Go with manners and respect, big suckud, body boy. You hear that? Big up Caperton. Big up Sizzla, big up Kartel. If the man say he want Kartel money, big suck with I want to you. The man can ask you that, batty boy, you know Sizzla who you? You know what kind of artist you talk about, big batty boy. But respect for the man name you. See? And in all fear this, everybody if you know say Kartel there and Kartel I do it and I show the man him say yo them can collect big money. So if the man say he want big money and a Kartel money he want pussy, in which me know and I saw you go on like you did dead and hear when the man say he want Kartel money. Batty boy. No you talk you and lily up with artists them. So good. You a man. You a youth. You know Sizzla what kind of artist boy. Put some respect on the artist name, pussy hole. Cause hey boy, when I'm gonna come out and come this legend, them in there, batty boy. Know what you say. Yeah. Big up Kartel see me about. Know what you say about Colonge, them. You pussy. To them batty boy come find internet and turn on front of. Batty boy, go do your research. On Sizzla Colonge you. Cause suck your mother, One Kevin. To your batty boy.
So yeah, my people, that a go on for what a go on in us. Me tell you the man plug out the sun pan Kevin in a be it fire the man has spit. Jaja know, but leave on the thoughts and tell me what you think. You know, if you don't feel like it's not that serious or don't feel like Kevin deserve the flame, my people. Make me know what you think in the comment section. And outside of that, we also see we are Mr. G British. A long time I don't see Mr. G British in the media. You know, me see we are police with a lock up when I'm bridging them where my power with. You know, I use him Bantu Zula. I'm not sure if him get free up yet, my people, but we always see where my chant. Freedom for the general. You get to me and say, my people. But outside of that, we also see where Mr. G British weigh in on the Sizzla situation and also some other stuff as it relates to dancehall. You see, Vybz Kartel prices and all of them things there. And basically tackle One Kevin as well, my people. Check it out.
Country, you know. The artists them now, me notice that the police them take a wicked piece of set for the artists them. And when I see none of them a speak up, but when something drastic happen to them, you go hear them a say this and you go hear them a say that. We don't know apology, not free, not dumb. Remember, we don't live in a dream. And we not trick ourselves in front of ourselves and free up Bantus all, you know. There's a freedom and there's a must. We don't know apology. Remember now. I see a bag of things, I see Bounty Killer get back in Visa, I see Stadium I sell out, and I see Kartel I say where him I say, remember say Kartel say, him value where him worth, you know, say if you can't pay me in 2 million US, you have to look apart, and you understand me, I say, you want Kevin, or you want to come mix up Sizzla Kevin, Lord, Sizzla name out there, yeah, One Kevin, because I know you're a system dog, you know. Because I see your brother conk your mother's love, you know, you can't answer mother's love. A Sizzla yard for, Lord, Dada, man, Dada do much things to poor people. What you are doing, Kevin? Every man want to raise him price, you know, raise him price. And you are the system dog, man, without no apology.
And also outside of that, we see where dancehall artists, Dan Mafia, my people, get dark and basically a blaze of fire and the abusers and molesters them across Jamaica. You get to me? I say also appeal to Prime Minister Andrew Wallace to say something seriously needs to be done, my people. You get to me? I say, yeah man, and you don't know when it comes down to Dan Mafia, him also is known as a man where, you know, construct a lot of songs for Beenie Man as well, my people. We are talking about legendary dancehall artist Beenie Man. So I want you to take a listen to what Dan Mafia is saying and you can tell me what are the thoughts and the views. Check it out.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you this. You see, Jamaica cannot continue like this, you know. What happen? Be a kill man, I'm kill a blood clot man and pick them and dash them and be a fucker go in Jamaica in the dark. I will not support that no more, you know. Hey boy, you see if a woman having crutches and go dash away over Causeway Bridge. Low blood clot man doing pum pum because you never buy no title for no pussy, you know, boy. How are you? Yo. Man, I like that straight girl in a pit on them blood clot that cut all like a picnic throat in a barrel on them pussy clot there. I want to my youth. I what kind of wild animal blood clot thing this a go on. So, I homeland we live in here. What? Yo, love we girl them my youth. Love we woman them. Because woman them just up and come out and look nice now and when you look. A boy I go jealous and go kill a woman dash way and some fuck up way and did. Yo, you hear me? Me bex no bumbo clot. Yo, a real man them have to start. Stand up for this thing. Anyway, we see no boy abuse no woman. We have to defend that blood clot, you know. And stop going and fool, you know. And so like a pussy I go and like say, yo, I right thing and yo, girl, I don't go up to one. Hey boy, love the people them data, man. You born with no pussy, where you can go and you own no pussy boy. Hey boy, glad you get little loving. And when the girl ready to move on, love we making a living life. And when you look at hot girl that come and when I fret about no pum pum. Hear me I say, what happened to your boy? You have to mature and the man them have to mature in their mind, man, and use to woman, man, and stop most of brother. Andrew Wallace have to come out contact and make we know where you plan to do about this thing. Man cannot kill picnic and blood clot woman every day. And everybody that sit down and everything normal. Me not that bomba clot. I made hot right now about it. You hear me I say? Me not kill no girl over crutches. Nah burn them up with cursing oil nor matches. Any man you want make them enter your passage. No girl could chop me up over my sausage. Big up all my girl them. Me hotties and me fatties. Dan and Kimmy can't me call me latties. Buff round a front and cock up bumper batties. Man a murder girl I don't know for what that is. Me no rate no boy we treat girl like a savage. Woman give the present take time pull the package. And I watch your pussy get rid of the baggage. I don't make no boy cut you up like no cabbage. You see me? Me not kill no girl over front. Yo, done we don't know.
So yes, my people, that is Dan Mafia, you know, my people. I'm not sure what are your thoughts and your views, but you don't know the man have a freestyle. I say, let go the girls them. You get to me, I say, no man no own the girls them. So you're not supposed to cut off the girls them clothes. When them give you with permission, you take it. But from them, I say, no, you just move on to another girl. That is the style of a real G. You get to me, I say, yeah man, tear off a girl them panty without them permission is not the G them style. That is something where is a form of sickness where, you know, the Prime Minister need to put rules in place to get rid of. That is what Dan Mafia is saying. And also, my people, with us see where Munga Honorable is booked for Alkaline New Rules. I get to me, I say, yeah man, this would be like the third artist that is showcased for bill for the event outside of dancehall artists. Alkaline, my people, you get to me, I say, yeah man, we are talking about the likes of Silk Bass. And we also see where another artist from the Vendetta camp, which is Knox, is also booked, my people. I know we see where Munga Honorable book. I'm going to observe a lot of comments over the internet, and a lot of people is pleased for the moves that Alkaline are make. You get to me, I say they are stating that when it comes down to Silk Bass, them think he's a very talented artist who deserves that opportunity with a platform like that. Said Speed. You get to me, I say, yeah man. And also Munga Honorable, I don't know Munga Honorable component of the place, so of course him have him songs and my people, so people know say yo, and he's also a good performer, my people. You get to me, I say, so with the right crowd, Munga really can deal with the place as well. I get to me, I say, my people, yeah man, and you don't know you now go less than have like a couple critics who are going to have some stuff to say, but you know, majority of the comments as it relates to the lineup is good, my people, and you don't know it's at the Trelawney Multipurpose Stadium, you see it, so that should be interesting. And also speaking of Alkaline, we see where it seems as if he is doing a video shoot for his single, recent single, My Choice, my people. when I see him doing a video shoot in the streets, foreign me people and him and him camera crew and so forth. And once in that it is his song, My Choice, him do it for my people. I am not really sure because when it comes down to Alkaline, them do them thing different me people. But however, you know, that piece of clip leak out and that is what the fans them say. I get to me, I say, so I don't know what on the thoughts on the view. And also, I see where a female over on the TikTok, you know, she would have, to me, I want an Alkaline best fan them. I get to me, I say my people, because when she a reason about Alkaline and a reason about the music, she just keep it musical and just try to make it make sense. I see what I say, zero man worshipping, zero emotion, just, you know, raw, you know, giving her perspective, and she's a female, so even if she want to worship Alkaline, she could have do that, but she not even do that. She just put across the musical argument. So her latest argument when I see her with my people, she would have tried to differentiate the likes of a classic song from a hit song, my people. You get what I say? And she is stating that when it comes down to Alkaline at this moment, she think that Alkaline is in the league where him can afford to do like more classic songs, my people. So even if him do a song and it not hitting you at this moment, sometime down in the future, that same song may come around, come be your favorite, because him is doing like timeless songs, not just song for the moment, not just song for 2 months down the line or 3 months down the line or, you know, 2 weeks or so forth. You get what I say? So we're going to take a listen at her reasoning and you can actually tell me if you don't agree with her points, yes or no. Check it out.
Hello, I'm here to create another video explaining the difference between creating hits and creating a classic. And I'm here to explain to you about the song choices that Alkaline choose to release this year. And I see a lot of people coming to my comments saying he needs to find a hit. Even vloggers, they come and talk about saying he needs to find a hit. Okay, so I'm going to play a video for you guys to watch from a famous rapper talking about the difference between a hit and a classic, and then I will give my intake on that, what I think as well.
What makes a hit different from a classic? I think a hit record is anything that captures at the moment. You know, given the climate, I mean, like now it's like the literal climate, like it's summertime, you know, I mean, records can sound great in the summer and then it gets a little colder out and you got to go back to school or back to work. That same record doesn't appeal to you. I think a great timeless record or a classic just transcends all seasons, all years. If you don't like start the record off by being like, it's 2010, you know, don't ever do that. Don't ever call, you know, just make it as timeless as you can. I think, like I said, if it's genuine emotion, and it's got a great canvas, a great beat, I think it'll last. So I hope mine lasts.
Well, that was Drake explaining the difference between creating a classic and creating a hit record. So when all of y'all want to come under my comments and talk about, oh, Alkaline have no hit, he need to find hit, and even your vloggers that come out here saying, oh, he just not hitting, I really understand now how, or really see now, a lot of your vloggers don't even know what you're talking about when it comes to music, and then y'all go on these platforms and give your 2 cents, and your 2 cents don't make no sense. Basically, that's what it is. And sometimes people be coming under my comments be mad, but I be speaking the truth. I be speaking the truth, and sometimes the truth is hard to take in, but you need to take it in the truth. You need to process the truth, because it just is what it is. Alkaline is not creating a hit. He don't need to create hits anymore. He already set a foundation in this career. He's been there long enough. He creates classic album already. You can never take that away from him. So when you come and say earn my way and my choice is not hitting, because it's just not hitting you at the moment, but somebody else it's hitting, because remember, it's timeless music. Timeless music do not have an expiry date. It doesn't. they're always gonna have somebody in this world gonna relate to it. So a lot of y'all don't understand. You know what that is a hit and it's gonna expire. Is Shake It to the Max. Shake It to the Max have an expiry date, because 5 years down the line nobody's not gonna be shaking to the max. Nobody. Let's make it clear. So that's the difference between making a hit and making timeless music, which is classic music. And a lot of the artists that are coming out now do not understand that, because they're so focused on creating hits, or they want to look for hits. But hits don't necessarily mean that your music will be long term. It don't necessarily mean that it will be in long duration. It don't necessarily mean that. It's important as a new and upcoming artist to have a hit, to make your name out there, to put yourself out there. It's good to go on different rhythms and different things to, if for people to see how skilled you are, or just to make it in this industry. But where Alkaline is in his career right now, he don't have to be on every trend. He don't have to be making music to get hits, because he already make himself. Let's say it better myself. Exactly. You have to wait. When you guys come out here and see Alkaline haven't did a show in 5 years, and he hasn't did a show in so long, why Kartel is having sold out shows is because of that reason, because people haven't seen him in so long. It's not because he's been in prison for 14 years. Why Alkaline is doing shows right now is because he been away for so long. So that is the reason. And people don't understand, when you have classical album, or you create a foundation in the music, sometimes you need to step back. For example, 50 Cent do not make music up to a day like today, but in 2023 he did a world tour to celebrate his 20 years anniversary of Get Rich or Die Trying. It sold out worldwide, sold out, because the album is classic, and because people haven't seen 50 Cent in a show in so long. So people is eager to see him. You're gonna go and see him at a show. Even Nicki Minaj's last album, Pink Friday 2, before that album, 5 years was her last album. So people is was eager to see her new project. Cardi B, even though I don't rate her as an artist so much, but her last album was like 6 years ago, 2018 I think she released her last project. And why she hasn't released a project yet? They understand the game, because she's making people hungry for her. So when she releases an album, it's gonna hit. Sometimes you gotta step back and let your fans build the momentum. Be like, oh, where are you? Why are you not making songs? I want you to make a song. Even Rihanna, up to a day, people are still asking Rihanna to make songs, to create music. So when you come out here and saying, oh, Alkaline is not hitting, he hasn't been relevant, he's not in the game, and Alkaline is not a dummy. He understands the game. And some of you artists, this new upcoming artists, y'all on every show that a promoter hires you for, you run on it. A real artist don't go and do $2,000 gigs or $20,000 or $14,000 gigs. You know, you're gonna keep on producing music, and then instead of getting paid $30,000, you can get paid $100,000, $200,000 for your shows, because you're an artist that is not seen everywhere in the public. You know your worth, and you know your value of your music. So when I see these upcoming artists and every poster and every show that is promoter is doing out there, That's to show you your work is cheap. You class your music as cheap. That's what I think of you. When you creating music, you need to create a standard for yourself and know what kind of artist you want. You want to be on a Drake level, a Nicki Minaj level, or you want to be on the TikTok trending level, and next year nobody's not going to know who you are.
So yeah, my people, that is what the young lady is saying. You know, me always respect how she do her video them. I get to me I say, and how she like, you know, speak and break down where she say it, whether you agree with it, yes or no. You get to me I say she does focus on where she deal with and not trying to make a point for shade this artist or tear down that artist or whatever. Just straight up what she deal with. And you know, I want to hear the thoughts and perspective based on what on listen. If she actually have a point. Me think she have a point when it comes down to Alkaline music. A lot of first and foremost, you can't deny say when it comes down to the artist, him do have a good catalog. You get to me and say my people, and a lot of music, you know, can be related even like years down the line. You get to me and say if you listen like a lot of Alkaline songs from back then, even like now, them still a gear vibe. You get to me and say my people, and even her explanation as it relates to the entertainer using scarcity to him advantage, she would have basically have a good point, because when it comes down to Alkaline, we don't hear like ones say, oh, him fall off, oh, him not find no whole heap of hits and them thing there, but he is like one of the only artists from his generation we can actually pull out 10,000, 12,000 people in our venue. Said we all of them and them where they must say hot and a quote unquote find hits and them thing there. Can't do that. You get to me I say I only people like Popcorn and you know can do that out of that generation, my people. You get to me I say, yeah man. So at the end of the day, as me say, I think she have a good reasoning, good perspective as it relates to dancehall DJ Alkaline. But you don't know all the thing going on, my people. Big up on yourself and bless up on yourself. Make sure to leave on the thoughts and comments on what is going on, and you know, tell me if you don't agree or disagree. So we catch you in another one as usual. Bless up on yourself. I'm out.